All right, the big day is here. I'm at Metro Prosthetics. It's time for the new feet. So we're gonna try them on. We're gonna walk a little bit. We'll make some adjustments and we'll see how everything goes. All right, so we got the shoes on the new feet. You can see my old feet didn't really have this system, but these have the energy return from my last video. I'm really excited to try them on. The other thing that is new today is these are the custom liners that have to go on my legs. So these are made from a cast of my legs, so they're custom to me. And then the socket for the prosthesis is made custom to the shape of my leg with the liner on. So these are highly customized and I'm really excited to try them out. It's so much tighter than the old one. I might need to roll it a little.
And the liners being new, they take a little bit of time to break in. So once the gel stretches a little bit, they'll get a little bit easier to put on.
All right, I did the first couple of tests, stood up, walked a little bit. We're gonna make some adjustments. Johnny's gonna come back and hit me in the ankle with a hammer again.
All right, we're going back to the barbaric tools. When things don't cooperate, we use a hammer. So,
putting all my weight on my left foot already feels better in these sockets.
So what I'm doing is there's a rotator right here, and once it gets tight, you kind of have to forcibly loosen it so we can rotate the foot, and then the foot will easily rotate, and then we just pinch it back together.
So for the next adjustment, Johnny took my left foot back to the workshop and they're gonna work on making that one a little taller because I was a fraction of an inch taller on my right side. So we're not quite ready for prime time for filming me walking yet. So we're waiting for this last adjustment.
So Luke's pulling off the plate here so that way we can add a spacer just to raise the height up slightly on this side. So here is the spacer, and the spacer will go right underneath of this plate. Mark, how are the sockets feeling?
Sockets feel great. Very comfortable.
How do you feel with the alignment, like the rollover? Do you feel like stable?
The rollover feels good. There's a lot more energy return in these feet. So when I roll over, I feel like I'm getting thrust from both the toe and the heel as I pick the foot up. But that's a good thing ultimately if I start running, if I start playing basketball. So we're just getting used to it.
The foot shell does pop off. There are different wedges that have different durometers. So you can see how soft this one is versus that one. That will help with how you're contacting your heel and how much compression you can get out of your heel. So these just slide in underneath of the carbon, and you can see this one's pretty flexible versus,
Throw them all on the floor.
that has a little bit more density to it. So this just helps with the heel strike and the rollover.
And I have extras for both feet?
Correct.
Great. Yeah, you get a goodie bag in addition to prosthesis when you get your new feet. So.
You beat me to it. I was getting ready to ask you to take some strides. How's that feel?
Feels good. I'm afraid to open it up, but I have soccer practice tonight, so we'll try it then.
So running with higher energy feet, it's always important to remember to decelerate and not try to stop on a dime because they will continue to move forward because they're storing that energy. So try to, when you're running, slow down at the end rather than coming to a stop.
I can skip. Most kids nowadays can't skip. Kids don't play outside enough.
Can you bounce on one leg?
Oh, much better. I've never really been able to do this on my left leg. Well, I don't have balance, but I have bounce. Really good.
Good.
Really good. All right, so we have one more adjustment to make. We noticed a little bit of lateral thrust when my left foot comes off the ground, so Johnny's gonna externally rotate my left foot out just a little bit. He's got the hammer again back there, so
So we're just gonna rotate the foot just a hair, just to give a little bit more toe out. That looks a lot more symmetrical, and the shift out doesn't look as much. How does it feel?
different. I can tell I'm coming off a slightly different part of the toe. Different doesn't have to be bad. Oh, it looks like I'm coming straight over.
That eliminated that lateral shift. Mark, when you come back and towards me, can you do a slight jog the opposite way?
Walk forward and jog back?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have enough space to get into a full stride, but
No.
hold on to the bars and bend at the knees. So I want you to kind of go down and just see what your flexibility feels like at the knees. How far can you get down?
Spring, if I push down, I can't get the heel to the ground, but I can get lower. But that's also like, I'm 45. I don't think I would be that good at this sit and reach anymore.
Fair. All right, so with final checkout, we go through our supply bag. So with your prosthetics, you get 2 custom liners. It's very important for hygiene purposes. 2 sets of liners, so that way you can interchange them daily. You want to wash it out with a mild soap and make sure you rinse all the suds out of it, because that can become an irritant on your skin.
Dove sensitive skin.
Dove
works
sensitive
really well.
skin is great. Just plain white bar soap is perfect. And then here is the second left liner.
I'm actually going to start a side hustle selling Autobach drawstring bags.
We got plenty of them, so these are for the other liners. As for break-in for new prosthetics, no matter if you're a new user or an experienced user, it's very, very important to break in your prosthesis, because your skin's just not used to the new tolerances within. By the 5th or 6th day, you should be pretty much wearing them all day long.
So is it okay if I coach a soccer practice in them on day 1?
No.
Don't worry, I'll still be there tonight, don't worry.
Other than that, do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm really happy with these. They feel really good. I'm excited to see what I can do, and I will do my best not to overuse them days 1, 2, and 3.
Awesome. And then we will have you back in 2 weeks.
Yes.
To follow up. And then we have some more exciting stuff that we're going to get into in the very near future.
Okay, that's it for today. Now you have an idea of what an appointment is like when I get new prosthesis. I'll be back in a day or 2 with an update. You heard Johnny tell me not to overdo it on day 1, so we'll have to wait a couple days before we really test them out and put them through their paces, but stay tuned for more.